Have you ever felt like you're working a job that's not going to make you even an inch close to your dream life? Everything you earn goes to your expenses or some savings, and unfortunately, the value of your savings is also decreasing due to inflation. It's as if you are on a never-ending treadmill, working tirelessly day in and day out and still miles away from the life of your dreams. You have high credit card debt, and now you see people earning millions of dollars every year and enjoying their life on a yacht. Well, you're not alone to be trapped in this circle. Many of us have been told to believe that the traditional path of getting a job and working our way up is the golden ticket to a lavish lifestyle. But let's take a moment to rethink this together. Is the security of a 9-to-5 job really the key to unlocking a world of abundance and freedom? Or has it become a golden cage, keeping you away from exploring the possibilities outside its bars? Actually, God has made everyone unique, and we all have something that only we possess. But the biggest mistake we make is when we do not find ourselves in the crowd and keep on going thinking that maybe one day I will win a lottery, or perhaps this is how a life is lived. This is completely wrong, because if you do not take actions to achieve your financial freedom, then the truth is, no one is going to do it for you. Now, you ask, how would I do that? Let me explain to you. The attention span of the people now has become less than ever before, and so succeeding in this world is easier than it used to be. Internet has managed to enable us to access the world, and in this way you can literally trade all around the world from your laptop. Actually, this makes your business scalable, which increases your revenue, and ultimately it can make you wealthy in less time. But this does not happen until you have attention in the market, because money goes where the attention goes. Now here, either you create some content or a problem-solving product, and then you can monetize the attention. This may seem delusional, but trust me, this is how money works. Take Elon Musk, for example. He stepped out of his comfort zone and created Tesla. This solved people's problem of speed. People like Tesla due to its comfort level and speed, which let it stand out. Why you do not understand that you have to invest some time of your life to learn a valuable skill. Then you can live the rest of your life with immense joy. If you do not grind for, say, 2 to 3 years, and then you would have to grind every single day doing a job and a life full of discontentment and regret of not trying. This could happen if you step out of your comfort zone. Do not get me wrong. I am not saying to create next Tesla, which requires big investment, but I am emphasizing that see the gaps in the market and try to fill them even on a smaller scale. I would give you a tip here. Most of the companies make money by being a middleman, such as Uber, solves the inconvenience of booking a taxi or useless time consumption while trying to understand complex system. It is a middleman between an Uber driver and the customer, taking its cuts as they solved a problem. Now you must be thinking that this road won't be easy, but the rewards, they could be more incredible than you've ever imagined. Since birth, our mind is wired to only do the things others are doing, that is working a job. But I do not understand that if you work a job, how can you live a life on your own terms? This system of predictable hours and predictable wage has actually trapped us in a cage where we do not think beyond it and ultimately live and die. It's time to rewrite the script of your life. Remember, the only person who can limit your potential is you. Let's not just dream about a life of luxury and freedom. Let's make it our reality. Because in the end, the most lavish life is one that's lived on your own terms, full of joy, fulfillment, and yes, a little bit of adventure. Are you ready to take the first step? Have you ever thought of the people such as Evan Spiegel, Bobby Murphy, and Reggie Brown? These are the founders of Snapchat. Snapchat became a success because its founders. They made an app where photos and videos disappear after being seen, appealing to people who wanted more privacy online. By constantly adding fun features like filters and stories, and focusing on making the app work great on phones, they kept users interested. They also made money through ads and partnerships without ruining the fun of using Snapchat. Even though they had big competition, the founders kept Snapchat fresh and stuck to their goal of making chatting more fun and personal. Now, the biggest lesson here is that fear and risk is the enemy of growth. Consider if these founders were scared to invest in Snapchat, thinking that there is so much competition. Open-minded and the people who like to fail always win, and we are always taught the opposite way in schools, that you should attain good grades only, or they give you fixed answers to some questions to only succeed. This makes our mind wired from the very beginning of our life, not to fail, and only find success. But what we forget is that there is no light without dark. Every good thing has a bad thing associated with it, and if the people who are successful with the same idea that you also thought, but you never implemented, or you implemented but quitted because you had a lot of obstacles in your path, then it's wrong to say that those who became successful did not face the same hindrances. Their mindset and ambition were perhaps more powerful than yours. In the end, the non-achievers blame or become jealous of the achievers rather than holding themselves responsible for being the person who probably did not want to be wealthy. Because if you actually wanted to be rich, then you would watch this video till the end, and you would implement the strategies in my video as early as possible. Here's a little tip that I would like to give you which can change your life, and I would love if you write this in comments, my perspective or what I think manifests itself. This means that until you believe that something is true, you are unaffected by that thing. To explain this, consider you had a very bad incident at your job, such as customer spoke to you brutally. In this scenario, until you think it can impact you emotionally, you are unaffected. I am not saying to completely ignore such incidents and do not report them. However, what I mean is that do not let these to mentally upset you. You might be thinking that how can this example help me? My friend, healthy mind has healthy thoughts and ideas. So it is important for us to cultivate a sense of harmony when we are on this entrepreneurial journey. Are you with me? Now, I consider that you have some aspect of your personality polished towards our millionaire goal. Then pay attention. If you think that millionaires or billionaires spend their money like crazy, then let me tell you that most of the educated do not. Someone who might have pulled some cash with boom of crypto pump. It's like winning a lottery, isn't that right? However, those people lose money faster as they do not know how to keep it for long term. The biggest mistake that they make, pay attention, is to use their money for liabilities, such as buying a new car, which billionaires drive, just to match their standards. Whereas, if this person invests in assets such as buying a rental property or hosting an Airbnb business, this would put money into his pocket, rather taking away as a new car's monthly payments would do. Here, we learn the importance of delaying gratification. It is a psychological problem, gratification. It is like wanting something as early as possible without knowing the consequences it can bring for long term. It is also one of the reasons how people end up getting into debt, because it happens when we want things we cannot really afford. No one has seen someone getting into a debt buying their essential things, such as groceries. I hope if you are taking full advantage of this video, then you would have this question in mind. What are my assets that I can buy to become rich? If you are thinking about it, then I have some treat for you. It's anything that you can buy that is acting as a money machine for you, such as stocks or bonds or digital assets like digital products. Consider financial advice as well, however. Based on my experience, S&P 500 pays off well without loss if it is held for longer period. The next comes our next lesson, which is in continuation of something we just talked about. It is compounding on your stock if you decide to hold it for longer duration. Let's say Sarah, a middle-class worker, decides to invest $1,000 in an S&P 500 index fund at the age of 30. She plans to leave the money untouched for the next 35 years until she retires at age 65. Historically, the average annual return of the S&P 500, including dividends, has been around 7–10% over the long term. For this example, let's use 7%. So, with an average annual return of 7%, Sarah's initial investment of $1,000 would grow exponentially over time due to compound interest. Now let's calculate Sarah's investment after 35 years. Sarah's initial $1,000 investment would grow to approximately $10,063. This example illustrates the power of compounding over a long period. Even for someone with a modest initial investment, one can accumulate wealth. If you're wondering how Warren Buffett is a billionaire just from investing in companies, then let me tell when he started he had no big profits, and the fact that he started investing at 14 years of age with only $1,200. It is when he reached 31 years of his age, he started accumulating big numbers, which explains us the power of compounding as we just discussed, folks. Now, you ask Dr. Edison how the people at the top reach there and how can I get there? Then if you are thinking this, then you are smart. Because you know that people like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk are multi-billionaires, and they are self-made and did not have privilege like a rich kid. And you know this, to reach from point A to B, I have to think about A to C, then I reach my goal. This is because unless we are always working like billionaires, it is sometimes difficult to reach our goals, if we do not vision higher than what we need. These are the golden lines, master them, and I guarantee your success in every sphere of life, not just money. Have you ever wondered how busy the life of these billionaires is? Every second of their day is crucial, and people want that time, which is priceless, as you are investing your time in this video. Every second of the video is gold, filled with virtues to get you to your goal. If you think we added some value to you, please leave a like and subscribe for more content, as it does not harm you in any way but help us a lot. Can I get some more help from you? Thank you, my prosperous community. Now let's add some more value today. If you think you have been working so hard, however, earn little, then you are right. How much money you would make depends on the vehicle you are in. If you are in online marketing or business, then your potential is endless. You can, my friend, work the same amount to reach the life you have always wanted. Otherwise, these can just remain just dreams. If you're serious to unlock this world for you, you need to understand the power of connections with not only smart, but financially strong people. Therefore, I would suggest you to follow us so that we can add value to your life. Now, I want you to think about what you think about strong and virtuous connections. Is that like choosing to hang out or discuss your concepts with winners? If that's what you said then, you are right, my friend. As they say, go with 6 winners and become the 7th winner, or go with 6 losers and become 7th loser. If you want change in your life, you have to make changes in your mindset and the way you think about the things. Now you ask, what do I have to do? It's simple. Think about the plan to get to the other side where wealth is waiting for you. It's always wrong to say that people who do wrong deeds become ultra-rich. My friend, going that route is not only fearful, but is going to take away every penny you have earned during the process. Illegal empires have drawbacks whether you agree or not. I hope if you are thinking about the plan that would take you to our millionaire goal, then pay attention. It's the small steps that you need to take every day and remove everything that can distract you. Most of the people do this wrong. They either do not believe themselves when they think they do, or they are not consistent or remain distracted. Folks, you need to understand that people who are 0.01% and are ultra-rich always knew their preferences. This can be your first step to follow each day. May appear hard, but now we are going this way, not any other. Do you agree? Leave a comment if you agree, and I will like your comment because I know you will soon become a millionaire. If Dr. Edison can believe you, you can too. Believe and achieve. Repeat this with me: believe and achieve. Let's make this commitment to end our days with gratitude and live a life full of gratitude and contentment by achieving the things we want to achieve. If you made this far to the video, then I think you want to change your situation, so I suggest do not just get entertained by this video and live the same life again. Good luck. My friend, you are an achiever. And one last point that I want to share with you. If people around you are the barriers to your success in any way, then how about this idea? Do not share your big dream to a small mind. Thanks for watching. See you soon with a new video.